guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a very exciting video. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for this launch for so long, but Makeup Revolution have finally launched like their new partner brand sort of thing, and it is called Revolution Pro. If anyone has been watching my channel for a while, or if anyone just, I don't know, has been looking at my life for a while, you may know that I love Makeup Revolution, and I have done for quite a while now, and also they are cruelty free. I have got a box full of products here that currently are moving around, and these have been sat in my room for a day now, and I've been waiting to film this video, and finally I've been able to sit down and film this video, which is so exciting. I just went online to the Makeup Revolution website and I just bought a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna give them a try, give them a gander. There are some products that are missing. I don't have a contour, a concealer, or a powder. I got to my basket and I was like, it's way too much money already, and I basically have like no money. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It would really mean a lot if you were to subscribe. And without further ado, I'm just gonna roll on to the testing video. So I don't have like anything else to really hold my hair back other than these Halloween style antler things. So it's near summer, so I guess this will do because it's got flowers on it. So I'm just gonna pop these on my head because basically I just need my hair back. I just sat down and I was like, you know what? I haven't done a full face of makeup in so long on my channel. It has been a long ass time since I last did a full face of makeup, but here we are. Also, if you're wondering about my jumper that currently has Minnie and Mickey on it, it's from Primark and it will be on my Primark haul that's coming very soon. But anyway, onto this video. So I've got a bunch of the new Revolution Pro stuff in this little package here. Firstly, I'm going to go in with the eyebrow pencil. I know normally you should prime first, but I go in with my eyebrows first, so I normally prime every single video. I normally prime like after I've done my eyebrows. So I did get this in the shade Ebony. I don't know if this will be quite light for me, but I do use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow in the shade Ash Brown. Normally I go for like granite, but I've been using it in Ash Brown and I prefer it so much more, and it gives a microblazing effect apparently. This is a professional precision eyebrow pencil. God, that was a mouthful. Natural finish and easy to use to create realistic brow hair for natural blading brows. And the reason why I bought this is because I normally use the NYX micro brow pencil, which is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, but I've currently ran out of it. I do also have eyebrow cushions as well. So this is what the eyebrow pencil looks like. It's just like really thin and black. This eyebrow pencil retails at £4. Let me just like see the colour at the back of my hand. Actually, that looks rather quite light, but it's a really thin pencil. If you're gonna have that microblading sort of effect, you need a very thin pencil. Personally though, even though this is like the second to darkest colour, I probably did need it in the shade Granite, because I've tried to draw the arch and oh my gosh, it is literally like light brown, and then my actual eyebrow is dark brown. Note for myself, next time I'm gonna get it in the darker shade because Ebony is way too light for my eyebrows. But overall, I did like this eyebrow pencil. It does give like a nice, precise brow, and it's so much easier for filling in your eyebrows at the front and then the tail. I'm gonna get this in the darker shade because I like it so much. I'm gonna use it with my dip brow and just kind of like define my brows a little bit more. So for £4, I feel like this is such a winner chicken dinner if you get it in the right shade. So next up, I'm gonna move on to primer, and this is the Revolution Pro, obviously, Perfecting Featherweight Primer. These primers come in like colour correctors, I believe, as well, so you can get like a colour corrector for redness, for like blemishes, that sort of thing. But for me, I just got the Featherweight Primer. Oh, quite a thick primer. Let me just try blending this in. I actually do quite like the feeling of that primer. Not extremely tacky. I do quite like a tacky primer though, but it's definitely like moisturised my face. Like my face feels really soft right now. It does feel a little bit silicone and like greasy, but I mean, if that works for you, then great. If it doesn't work for you, then feel free to try like a few other ones because they have so many products in this range. Normally I would do my eyeshadow first, and don't ask me why I'm not doing my eyeshadow first. Now that I've primed my face, I'm actually going to go in with the foundation, and this is the Full Coverage Camouflage Foundation. I got this in the shade F1. They're meant to like correspond to the Fast Base foundations. I do definitely have a concealer for this, but what intrigued me the most was that it's described itself as a full coverage camouflage foundation. Actually no, it says full cover. I presume that means that it's full coverage. You do get 25ml in these foundations, and I'm just going to apply this with my beauty blender today. I'm not going to apply it with a brush because, to be honest, I did wash my brushes this morning, but they're still not dry, so that's why I'm not doing half and half. Normally with my foundation reviews I do half and half. Okay, it feels quite thick. It just comes in one of these like tubes, so you just kind of like squeeze out the tube and then apply it to your face, which I'm not mad about. It's not the worst packaging in the world. I do prefer foundations that are packaged with a pump. Okay, that coverage is really nice. Okay, so once again, ignore my eyebrows because there was a little colour issue that went on there. This is the foundation up close. The coverage of this is actually really, really nice. This coverage is definitely really nice. I wouldn't say it was full though. I'd say it was more of a medium coverage. But I'm gonna go in with another coat of foundation just to see if it's buildable. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Again, I'm just gonna blend this in with my beauty blender. With my booty blender. The only thing that I will say about this foundation is that it's not the easiest to blend. Like, it's not bad to blend. I do definitely prefer the Fast Base one and how the Fast Base one blends. Seems like it's given a little bit of a dewy finish, which I love because I have normal to dry skin, so dewy and glowy is good for me. Once again, I'm just going to do another up close shot of my foundation. This is my foundation after like 2 coats. I actually really do like this. I'm not mad about the coverage, and like you can see there is like a little bit of dewiness that you can see. There is a little bit of glow coming through, which I love. It's not often I found a foundation that's dewy and full coverage. It actually retails at £7, so it's only £2 more than the Fast Base one. Personally, I do prefer the Fast Base foundation because I prefer how it blends, but if you're not about that stick foundation life, which to be fair I wasn't before I tried Fast Base, but anyway, then feel free to grab hold of this. I definitely am going to be using this again though because it's a perfect colour match. Because I am a 19-year-old living on a budget, I actually couldn't afford to buy the concealer that goes with the foundation for the Pro range. So for concealer I am going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer, but I use this in the shade C1. I've gone through 4 of these now and they were only released in January. And I'm just going to pop it in my highlighted areas. A little bit does go a long way. Then I also don't have a powder to use from the Revolution Pro range. You do definitely have a powder, so if you want to give it a gander, it will be linked right down there. But I am going to be using the powder from the Makeup Revolution Contour Palette. This is the Iconic Light and Contour Pro Palette. So once again, everything in this video is going to be Makeup Revolution based. I'm just going to use this shade here just to set everything in place. I'm just going to use this big ass brush. I don't normally use this one for powder. Normally I use my Spectrum one, but for the sake of this video we're just going to use this Makeup Revolution one. I'm just going to prime my eyelids, ready for eyeshadow. Okay, so it's now nearly time for one of my favourite steps, which is what I'm most excited for, and it is the Revolution Pro eyeshadow palette. This is the Regeneration Trends Azure palette, and this is what it looks like. Like, look how insanely pretty this palette is. As soon as I saw this on the website, I was like, oh my god. Like, I didn't think their eyeshadow could get any better, but it has done. I just give you a little bit of an up close shot of the palette. This is what it looks like. What I love most about this palette is that they all have shade names as well, and Makeup Revolution don't normally put shade names actually in the palette, and this actually retails at £8. So for £8 you get all these shades. I'm so intrigued at swatching some of these and seeing especially what the shimmers are like. So I'm gonna swatch oh my god, that is Volcano. That is so smooth. I'm so sorry, but I swear you don't know what it's like until you actually swatch this and realise that you only paid £8 for this eyeshadow palette. Oh my god. What are these ones like? This is New Planet, and this is like marble style shadows. Oh, look how pretty that is. And then this is Element. Oh my god. Right, you cannot deny the pigment of that. I've never never got emotional over makeup before until now. I am so intrigued to swatch this little like blue one here. This is the shade Ocean, and is that a matte? Oh my god. Right, let's just go and apply this to our eyes. Ooh, look at all these like pretty transition shades as well. I think I'm gonna use the shade Timeless for my transition shade, which is just this one here. There is quite a bit of fallout though. Okay, there is a little bit of fallout. Fallout doesn't bother me that much though. Like my Anastasia Beverly Hills one do exactly the same thing. Oh, that is pigmented. Next, I'm gonna go in with this one here, which really intrigues me. This is called Discovery. I actually really like this palette because it reminds me of like space and adventure and that sort of thing. There's no fallout whatsoever in that shadow, so I think it just depends on the shadow. It's really pigmented. Take a shot every time I say pigmented in this video because I feel like it's gonna be a lot. And who said for makeup you have to get high end because drugstore isn't as good? That shade, I think I'm next gonna go in with Voyage and just deepen up the crease a little bit. So this is like this dark red one down here. Oh my god, like swatching it then just felt so creamy, making everything look so warm and so nice and so snuggly and so lovely, and oh, I am loving this today. Okay, so I'm just gonna take Light Sky on my outer corner and then blend it through. That is really, really pigmented. I also have eyeshadow all over my new trousers, but ask me if I'm mad about it because nah. Now that I've died and resurrected, I've decided to go with Element just to pop a little bit of shimmer in on my lid. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I have also brought out pressed glitters. It excited me when I first saw them, and then I made the order and forgot to order the pressed glitters. So that's why I'm not trying out the pressed glitters in this video, because my silly brain forgot. I'm just gonna take quickly Jayne, which is this gorgeous like red shade, and I'm just gonna pop this on my lower lash line, mix it up a bit. You know what, I'm going to take a little bit of this copper shade as well on my lower lash line. This is the shade Volcano, because why not? If we're going to do this video, we're just going to do it. I'm just going to contour my face, and I'm going to contour my face using the Bleach London Contour Pan. This is in the shade Bones 4, and I bought this because Sophie Does Nails said that it's really good for pale skin, and I am extremely pale. I did try to use Makeup Revolution products, however, I only bought this the other day and I haven't used it yet, so I figured, you know what, I'm just going to use it in this video. This is pretty much the only non-Makeup Revolution product that I'm using in this video. Oh my gosh, that is insane. I love that. Okay, so next up, after diverting it a little bit, which I apologise for, but we're back onto Makeup Revolution Pro. I'm going to be using the Revolution Pro 4K highlighter palette, which, oh my god, this in the eyeshadow palette was what I was most excited for, and this is in the shade Rose Gold. This is what this one looks like. Can we just talk about how pretty this is? Like, I'm going to give each shade a little swatch. This one, oh my god, like I'm running out of places to swatch. Where am I supposed to swatch this? I had to literally put it on my arm. Look at the packaging of this as well. Like, it's so simple, but it's also so pretty. I'm gonna use this like white shade here, and I'm just gonna use this for my main highlight, and then for my nose highlight I think I'm gonna use this because this looks so pretty. It looks like nothing I've really ever seen before. Oh, Charlie! Come and look at this! Oh my gosh, that looks like Ofra glazed donut. That is literally my Ofra glazed donut. I was not expecting that whatsoever. Like, I knew Makeup Revolution highlighters were good. This is just on a totally other level. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to use this second shade here, and I'm just going to use this for my nose highlight because we all like a little bit of nose highlight. No, I've raved about so many products in this video. Seriously, if you're going to buy anything from this video, buy this palette. This is literally £8 for 4 of these shades. Look at that highlight. That literally is £2 a pan. I'm going to use that same white shade that we used for my main highlight, for my inner corner highlight. Next up, I'm just going to run through the lipsticks, and I got the Bare Lipsticks collection, which is this little gem here. This includes 5 lipsticks for £7, or you can buy them for £5 each. But these, as you can see, are more like nude sort of shades, which is why I got this. £7 for 5 lipsticks lipsticks, you really cannot go wrong at all. I have a range of the lipsticks, so they're really like nice brown nudes. I'm gonna just give them all a little swatch so you can see what they all look like, just in case you want to buy any of them individually. This is the shade Mannequin. They're all like pretty similar, I'm not gonna lie, but I can't exactly complain when they are literally £7 for 5. It also felt really creamy. This one is the shade Untouched. That one's a little bit lighter than Mannequin. This is the shade Beauty. That one was really similar to Untouched. This is the shade Sooner or Later. It's like a pinky sort of nude. Then this is the shade Whispers, and this is like the most different. This is the pink one, and probably the one that I'm going to use the least because I don't use pink lipsticks. I'm just going to go for this one in the middle here, and this was Naked Beauty. This is such a pretty nude colour. I'm definitely going to pick up more of these because it feels so comfortable on my lips. Like, it's not a matte formula whatsoever. I think I got the ones that weren't a matte formula. And now, just to set everything in place, I'm going to use the Revolution Pro Supreme Hold Finishing Spray, which I'm super excited about because I do need another one of these fixing sprays. That feels so nice on my face. This fixing spray also was £6, so once again, it's super affordable. On my face, it does feel really nice, and it's actually dried really quickly, which I normally don't find with many setting sprays. So for £6, I'd say this was also a winner chicken dinner. Okay, so this is the final look. Overall, I am so incredibly impressed with what Makeup Revolution have come out with. I love Makeup Revolution as it is, but I feel like this Revolution Pro range is just on another level. I mean, you saw the application. The highlight palette is my new favourite thing that I found from the drugstore. And once again, everything that I did use in this video, of course, was all cruelty free. They're also now available to buy now from the Makeup Revolution official website. Everything will be linked right down there if you are interested. But honestly, this video is not sponsored, by the way, but I would definitely recommend having a little go, having a little shop and trying out some of these products, because this has just taken the drugstore to a new level. Really hope that you did find this video helpful. If you did, then don't forget to smash it a big massive thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do also tap that bell down below while you are there, so you're notified every single time I post a new video. As always, all my social media links will also be linked right down there, so if you want to give me a follow on any of them, then feel free to. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!